Oops. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's Happening Now. I'm your host here today, Devin, along with my co-hosts, Scott,
How you doing?
Chris,
What's going on?
and Greg, who unfortunately, again, could not make it.
All right.
What's up?
It seems to be a Monday thing. That
It
seems to be
is a
what
Monday
happens.
thing. You're right.
It's
a
the
Monday
DOT
thing.
officers.
Yes, they
It's a-
don't
it's
like
a-
us on Monday.
They
It's
want
a
to hang
Monday,
out with
Tuesday,
me.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday thing. It's any day of the week.
They're
Right.
also just mad that they have to be at work on Monday. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Great start to the week here for you. Please, if you have a chance, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can know whenever we have any sort of any of our things come out on Monday through Friday. And if you could, please share with anyone, because we don't want to do this, do the trucking any longer if we don't have to, so we can give you more content.
We're tired of the Gestapo DOT officers.
And we're tired of being
Yes.
late all the time.
What he's trying to say is like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget
Yeah.
to ring the bell so we can
Right.
dedicate more time and doing research and,
It's free to
and finding all
subscribe.
the good
Just-
news
Did I
out.
mess
you
it up
know.
that bad?
It's free to
Instead of
subscribe.
doing this.
Anyway.
All right.
Let's
There you
get
go.
into the story. So we got, very obviously, the Trump criminal case is starting today. They went ahead and started with the jury selection. And of course, as always, the lawfare begins. Go ahead and bring this up. Judge Merchan warns Trump he could face jail time. Merchan. Tomato. He could face jail time for missing court. Trump may miss his son Barron's high school graduation. Look at that guy.
Awful.
Look at that smug face. What a quality person.
Yeah,
It's
terrible,
almost like
yeah.
it's almost like they picked that like to start it now on purpose.
Right.
Just my opinion on it.
I'll be honest. Like, I mean, I don't know. I personally don't know how many kids Trump has. It seems to me that might be his youngest.
It is his youngest, yes.
My youngest is getting ready to graduate. I'm literally taking the day off for it. It's my last kid. I am going to be at the graduation. And it's wrong that they did this to him. Those are family memories. You know what I mean? And I don't agree at all with them just messing with him. And it's only to drag his name through the mud. That's the only purpose of all this.
They want to hurt him. They want to
Right.
take away his ability to run his campaign effectively.
Right.
Anything in order to thwart this man and anything that he
Right.
does.
Yep.
Because they can't help themselves. They just hate him.
It's
do.
election
And for no
interference
reason.
at its max, is what it is.
Mhm.
Pure election interference.
Right. It is. You're right, Greg. 100%.
I seen something where they was talking about, look, Biden's out on the campaign trail and look at him go, and where's Trump? It's like, where Trump is. For
Right.
one, Trump is on the campaign trail. He's trying to do the best he can, but they're, like you guys said, they're interfering with the election by trying to hold Trump to New York City or Atlanta or wherever the trials are at.
Right.
And it ain't right. They're doing this also while his kid's about to graduate. I mean,
Right.
it's just a slap in the face every time he turns around.
Right. Yeah. Even if you put aside his son's graduation for a moment, which is important and he should be there, but what they're doing is just more of the same old crap, trying to drag his name through the mud when there's no crime. He hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't done anything to hurt anybody, but they just, like Devin said, they love to hate him. That's what they do now. And that's, if they could beat him honestly, that's one thing. Beat him honestly, but they can't.
All these political lawyers, judges, district attorneys, they have nothing to do with the rule of law. They're all fighting to be the first to get Trump. They all want to go down in history as
Right.
I got Trump.
Right.
And it's sad. And what they don't understand is, if you're a progressive, a liberal, or even a far left Democrat who's like, oh, this is great, It's not going to be great when it's your side,
Right.
because
Right.
once you start this, it's fair game for both sides. Is
Yeah.
that the
Yeah, that's
America you want
true.
to live in? Is it?
Well-
Is that really the America that we
Yeah.
use the court system and we use the rule of law as policy fighters?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just this country could never survive.
And it's not
Go
even
ahead.
that they're just trying to do that to him, like with the campaign. They're slowing down his campaign. They're trying to get him to miss his son's graduation. Like the Manhattan's DA office is asking to impose $1,000 sanctions for each time Trump's social media posts violate the gag order, gag order,
Right.
and even threatens jail time on him for that. And there it is, right there. Yeah.
Okay, so you got it.
Who pulled that up, Devin? Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
So now they're taking away his speech. You know what I mean? And which they've been doing this. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? They've been doing it. Everybody who's been paying attention already knows that they've been trying to silence Trump for quite a while now.
Well,
But now they're gonna they want more of his money. They should just come out and say, we want all of your money, because that's what they're doing.
The leading Republican candidate.
All right. And
This isn't just somebody they
Yeah.
don't like. This is the front runner to the opposition party. Can you say
Right.
Mustafa? Can you
Right.
say Soviet
Gestapo.
era style politics?
right.
Stasi.
Well,
The Stazis.
I'll share
Stasi.
a personal little story real quick. It's been happening a long time. I got in trouble for some traffic violations. That's all they were, nothing major. And I went into
Criminal.
a courtroom to try to fight one of them. They got me on speeding and a seatbelt, because that's the whole start of the seatbelt thing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you caught me on the seatbelt. I admitted to it. I'm
Tells
a
you
big
how
man.
old he is.
And but there I was like, I don't agree with the speeding. Had this whole explanation, and the judge is like, well, we can set a date, whatever, to have a hearing. But he goes, I'll tell you now, though. He goes, when it comes to traffic violations, he goes, you are guilty until proven innocent. He said this in court. I started to reply with, that goes against my constitutional rights. Well, I got out, that goes against. He slammed that gavel down and said, you finish that sentence and you're going to jail for contempt of court. So this has been going on a long time.
Yeah.
And not
They
knowing
knew
now,
that I was young, I couldn't do a weekend in jail, and they extorted me for money is what it comes down to. I
Yeah.
didn't even get a chance to fight it.
Right.
And I hope that judge rots in hell, quite honestly. I'm just throwing that out.
I agree,
there.
dude. Look, we're supposed to have a quality system, and we have no system at all. We're basically living in Nazi Germany. One thing I wanted to point out about this Trump thing is that one of the things that they're doing is that he, according to New York rules, I guess, he has to be in court every single day
Yes.
while this is going on. Every single day. He doesn't
That's
get the
ridiculous.
unless they excuse him. And as you've seen, they won't even excuse him for his
they won't let
For
it
his son.
happen.
for his son's graduation.
Right.
They're like, no, dude, screw you.
It's a-
We want to
it's
keep
a
you
way
here as much as possible.
It's a way for them to say, look, where's Trump?
Right.
Biden's, everybody knows Biden doesn't campaign. I mean, and even if he does, nobody shows up. I mean, compared to Trump and Biden, we've all seen the rallies.
Right.
It's night and day. You know what I mean? Like Trump, the stadium, the whole airport is full. You got people, and we see it all the time in Vandalia going to work. Is
Yeah.
that airport?
happens
There's
right out
people out
here.
there,
Yeah.
flags everywhere. You know what I mean? They're pro
You can
Trump.
barely get on the road. Yeah.
You see Biden campaigning though, and it's like what 15, 20 people in the audience. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe more than that, but no, I wouldn't. I think
nothing near,
I
right.
would say saying 100 would be like I'd be exaggerating.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It'd be a lot. I mean, they don't
But
even know why they're there. I mean, they're basically like Biden. They have no idea why they're there. He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't campaign. He just wanders from place to place, reading things off a
Where,
teleprompter.
wherever they tell
No
him.
idea what
He
he's
just
doing.
sorry.
he's a
You're
mindless
okay.
little
Yeah, that's true, man. He's I think that's what he's trying to do though. I think I think that's what they're trying to do. Is just
Excuse me.
at every turn they can't. They know they can't beat Trump. There's no way. So the only way they can do it is try to, like Scott said, is drag him through the mud, try to put as much dirt and mud on his name as they can, and try to make him look bad.
Right.
The thing they're missing though is, have you seen the grocery store? Have you seen the gas prices? I mean, in Springfield, it just went up to 370 something.
Wow.
Like, I mean, the one gas station across the street from my house, thank God it ain't went up yet. But the one on the highway was at 370 something. So it's on the way back up.
With a bigger gas tank.
Dude, hey, I have to put premium in my motorcycle, man. So,
Right, I get you.
Motorcycle, even was it $8? 2 gallons, 3 gallons.
no,
$10,
it's
$10.
5 gallons. Last time I filled it up, it was like 2 something. It cost me about $16, $17 to fill up.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost me about $40. I go over there when it's $5 a gallon. Well,
you know what's
Hey,
funny?
this next week it's gonna rain, so I don't think you're riding a motorcycle this next week.
You wanna know what's funny?
I didn't even cost that. Yeah.
They put out a thing that says Trump's good. I mean, Trump. Yeah, Trump is good. Remember that when you're at the voting polls. But
He's right.
they're like,
He's great. Ask anybody.
inflation has only gone up 3.5%. No, added up since 2021, it's up 30%. Everything's costing you pretty much 30% more. Biden has taken $11,000 out of each family's spending since he's took office. Think about that. It costs you $11,000 more to live under Biden than it did Trump.
Well, that's what me and my brother were talking about earlier, was the economy and how they're like, look, the economy, there's a boost. It's like, yeah, because you're giving all of our money to illegal immigrants and they're spending the money at the stores. It makes it look good. It's the same thing they did during COVID. And when Biden got in office, they gave that stimulus money and they was like, look, the economy's coming back. It's booming. It's like, until everybody ran out of money.
And now
they took it back from me.
You know, then they took it back. Yeah.
Right. That really ticks me off because
that next year hurt, bro, on tax season.
Yeah, it did.
If they're going to give away our money to try to boost the economy,
give it to the
Americans at least. But no, they're giving it to foreigners. They're
giving it to people.
Citizens, and it's bull crap, and
it's
really,
our money.
They're giving it to people
crap out of me
that don't even pay taxes.
Right.
Think about that. They're giving it to people that don't even pay taxes. So they're giving your money to people who don't even pay taxes. So and they're pointing at it like, look, it's booming our economy. It's like, it's all make believe. It's
booming our economy right into the dumpster.
Right. Everything that Biden does,
you're right.
Like what he did with the gas. Gas prices soared when he first got into office because he shut down the Keystone Pipeline. He quit giving away permits and all that. He stopped all that. Like, he stopped a lot of it. Then he turned around and he sold off all of our reserves. He was like, look, we got the gas prices to go down. For one, they weren't down that much lower than what he got them up to. So they weren't even close to what they were when Trump was in office. It just made it 10 times worse. And now look at our gas prices. They're about to go through the roof.
Almost $4 a gallon. Right. And that's in Ohio, mind you. I don't even know what they are in California and all them places.
I can tell you. It's not
their communist fault for voting that in. So whatever it is in California, it's their fault.
You're right.
I don't feel sorry for anybody in California.
Like it or not. Well, now look, I agree to a point. They did voted in, but to a point, they are still a part of the U.S. We got to care at least a little.
You're the ones who voted for these policies.
$5. Did they, or were they cheated?
Who knows?
It doesn't matter.
I care a little bit.
I got a little bit of information here. Okay. Currently, $5.45.
Ooh.
Yesterday, $5.45. A month ago, $4.88 was gas prices.
Wow.
So in the last month, they've went up almost $1.
Is that in like the May? Is that in like?
I just looked up California average gas prices. Right, that's just their average statewide.
I get it. Look, I agree with you guys. If they're voting those people in, that's sort of on them.
But I know somebody who did.
But now wait. We've seen. I hate to say it. Hopefully nobody's going to come through my door. I've seen election cheating. Maybe they didn't. Sometimes I gotta try to give them the benefit of the doubt, and then I feel a little bit bad for them because they're having to suffer too, like we are.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta turn that down, Greg. Turn your radio down.
Yeah, turn off the radio.
Radio. There you go. We stopped.
all right.
So I mean, and on some level, I gotta feel a little bit bad for them at least. And they are a part of the U.S. You have to remember that they are a part of our country. They are. I know you're shaking your head, Devin. I know. I get it. I feel you, but they are a part of the U.S.
I feel what you're saying, but I feel sorry for any state that's being tyrannically ran by some government. But at the same time, I have to look at it and be like what Devin said, like y'all voted for this, and then you're pointing around, you're saying like, look at us, we're in this horrible mess, and it's like y'all wanted $20 an hour for minimum wage. They cut
I agree. They're
jobs.
Their own worst enemy. They are.
They cut y'all's jobs, put you in a higher tax bracket, cut your hours if you did have. I mean, they did all time. Like, now they're like, why did they do this? It's like you did this.
Look,
you asked for it. You got what you wanted.
But remember, they don't think farther than the tip of their nose.
Well, they need to stop. They need to stop thinking about what minimum wage is and think about what the price of living is. If you want to fight the right fight. Stop fighting the wrong fight.
California, if you're living in California and you got a problem with the way that your state is ran, stop talking and do something about it. I don't have any more time. I don't have any more time for your state, honestly. At this point, my best course of action, in my opinion, for America is just to break into states, because at this point we can't work together. But
Greg just
that's not going to happen anytime soon, because there's far more bad things going on in the world. And I want to go ahead and bring this up.
Bring it on up and let us see.
That is an awesome segue, Devin. Congrats, bro. That was a good segue, bro.
Why is this here? Here? I don't want to. No.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
It's ads, man. The world.
Bring that. Yeah, say back that up a little bit. There you go.
Prepares Air Force to hit Iran clearly and forcefully in response.
Can you guys hear me?
Barrage.
Yes, we got you, bro.
Okay, I just had struggle because my truck was trying to pick up everything. I couldn't get my mic to relay the sound.
Right.
But we good now. Okay. All right.
Okay.
After your last, was it last night that the barrage went up? No, it was Saturday night. After Saturday night's barrage of missiles that were done on Israel, the world basically came to this opinion that they were just going to go ahead and say, oh, hey, we just want a ceasefire. Don't attack or nothing. Like if somebody just did Pearl Harbor on us, they were like, no, don't attack Japan. Like that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
So Iran said that they are going to attack in that manner, that they will be. And unlike
everybody expected them to. I don't see how anybody didn't expect that was going to happen.
Biden says he's not going to join in on a counteroffensive.
You got to put your seatbelt or something on, Greg.
Yeah.
Greg.
I'm working on it. I have a lot of stuff going on at the moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We get it.
Trying real hard. There you go. Better?
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
So I don't even remember where I was at, but nonetheless, all the rest of the countries don't want to have any hand in this problem. And looks like Israel's going to take care of it.
You were saying that Biden was trying to stay out of it, or said something about that.
Yeah. He said that he was not going to join a counteroffensive.
Right.
Democrats
lead from
behind
Israel.
Right. Greg,
they don't understand the best defense is a better offense.
They lead from weakness.
All you got to do is just flex the military might, and countries back down.
Mm-hmm.
They do, and the bad part is we got all this stuff going on in our country too. Like you got the pro-Palestine protesters take over the Brooklyn Bridge, block traffic. I mean,
you're right. Yeah, we got a bunch of crap going on.
This didn't happen here. Why are they protesting here? Go if you want to protest, go over there. Go. Let them see how you see what you feel like it, or explain to them how you feel and see if they don't throw you off the top of a building. You mean,
The
'cause they don't
America I
care what
grew
you
up
say.
Oh,
in,
he said it.
the America 15 years
will.
ago,
It's
if you
right.
did that, you'd be in jail. The cops would come, put you in handcuffs, put you in a car, and throw you in jail for impeding traffic
Right.
or
Right.
Yeah, but they don't do that
being on a
anymore.
roadway, on a highway.
Right.
They
Yeah.
don't do any
Yeah.
of that anymore. So, I mean, why do
Yeah.
they care? Why would they stop? If I could rob a bank every day and they just let me out the next
Right.
day and I had to go rob another bank, they let me
Well-
out, why would I stop?
Right. And the thing I don't understand about it too is like if I
I'm
this is
sorry.
gonna-
I have
this is-
terrible
no,
allergies.
You're right. You're
I'm
right.
sorry.
No, I was just going to say something that's going to sound really messed up. But if I'm on the highway and you walk out there and start trying to shut stuff down, believe me when I tell you, I'm going to try my best to get
I'm
through
running
there
through
before
you.
you do. And if I clip a couple people on an accident, I don't see why I should be the one getting in trouble for it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You
You walked out on a highway that says
yeah.
no pedestrians,
And all,
and you try to block off.
in
I mean,
all
there are people
actuality,
there. There are ambulances. There are cops. Maybe somebody's on a way to put out a fire. Maybe
Right.
some pregnant woman is in a car trying to get to a hospital, and you're blocking her path to the highway.
Or somebody's having a heart
to the
attack.
hospital.
Somebody's
True.
having a heart attack or something. Yeah. I mean,
A heart attack. You know, me, my
Right.
brother's a diabetic. He could be having a diabetic attack, trying to get to the hospital, but no, nobody can get through there because you want to sit
Right.
there and
Right.
chant about something that makes no sense in this country.
right.
Because in
I
this
agree.
country, we don't have them problems, not for the most part. Go ahead. Sorry, I had a little rant there.
No, it's all right. You're good. I'm sorry about I have real bad allergies. If I hack and cough and whatever, my apologies. I have terrible allergies, and they
He's
seem to
got the
get worse
beatus.
the older I get for some reason. I do take medicine for them, but yeah, I mean, we're all truck drivers, right? If
Yeah.
I'm driving on a highway and a bunch of people want to make a chain across the highway in front of me, I don't know how many people there are, and I'm going to start to worry about my safety because once I'm stopped,
Yeah.
you could surround my truck with 1,000 people. Then what are you going to do to me? I mean, you'll
Right.
probably kill me.
Remember what that happened to that FedEx driver? Everybody yelled at him because of what he did. So they were trying to pull his fifth wheel pin to drop his trailers and all
Right.
that, and he drove away. One of
Right.
the protesters just happened to get stuck in the tires and ripped
Right.
dude all apart. How is that the truck driver's fault?
It's
Because
not.
y'all
It's not.
attacked his truck. He didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? So he was trying to get the hell out of there.
Right.
Oh, they
Look,
closed down the Golden
by
Gate
law,
Bridge today too. Did
I
they really?
have all this
Yeah.
stuff here. I was going to put it
Yeah.
up. I just
Go ahead.
can't
Sorry.
wait
Go
for
ahead.
y'all.
by
All right.
by
so
law,
we got
if
right
you
here.
hit somebody in a crosswalk that were not in a crosswalk, that's jaywalking, and you're not held responsible for that.
So it says
That
right
sounds
here,
right.
another one.
That's the law.
Anti-Israeli protesters
That's-
shut down entire Golden Gate Bridge, backing up traffic for miles. Police show up in riot gear to confront the agitators. And there's more, guys. Give me a second here. Let me get the other ones.
See, honestly, I think the police should be allowed to forcefully drag those people out of the street and let the traffic go.
I agree.
That's my opinion. You
That's the
don't
one I was
belong
talking
on a
about.
damn highway
Wow.
like that.
Yeah, that's the
And
one I was talking about, the Brooklyn Bridge.
Even more.
I didn't know the Golden Gate Bridge got shut down
No, I
too.
didn't know either.
Let's see some fun
Obviously,
stuff
it's
here.
coordinated.
Mhm.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would say
Look
so.
at that. That's fun.
Far
In
left
Chicago.
activists chant
Oh yeah, death to America. Yeah, no death to America.
Do
No,
we
I'm
agree with
sorry.
this? Are we okay as Americans sharing these belief systems?
No.
No. And
And I'll
look,
be honest, I hate to say it, but those people that go and like burn flags, American flags out in the street or whatever,
dude,
there's a proper
When-
way to dispose of old flags, and I'm okay with that. One of which is burning. But when they do it in a protest, in my opinion, those people should be shot.
Disgusting.
I'm going to say
dude,
it.
look,
That's a
during-
slap in the
during-
face to Americans again.
during 9/11, they had a parade in Iran, I think it was.
Right?
I mean, pretty much all the way across the eastern, you know, the Middle East.
Uh-huh.
They celebrated it. And then we got to be the peacekeepers,
Good
and
guys.
whenever they're
Yep.
attacked and everything, and every time they hit us, we're supposed to ignore we're supposed to turn the other cheek
Yeah, no,
and ignore it and be the ones that go in there and give them water and give them food, because we're supposed to feel really sorry for these people. I'm sorry, but I have no sympathy
look,
for people who do stuff
when
like
you can
that.
start to have respect for our country, maybe will help. But when you're wanting to chant all kinds of death to America and whatever all the time, and then turn around and go, oh, but we have it hard, help us. No, I'm sorry. I have no more sympathy for you anymore.
Right.
It's
I mean, how
all about
could you?
respect. We respect you, you respect us. It's two-sided, you know.
There's no more respect, not in this country, and really not.
Unfortunately, I
don't
hate
really
to say
see
you're
it in the
right,
world.
Devin, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
Prefer to have many more
Right.
things broken, because we're heading down a dark path.
Yeah, bones and everything, right?
I'm seeing
Yeah.
bad things on the horizon, man. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of bad things coming up, man. It doesn't look good. It's a shame to see our country allowing these people to do the things they're doing.
I'm going to say this. Our country doesn't deserve respect. Now,
Whoa.
why do I say that?
Ow.
No, you're right.
Under Trump, do you notice how the world respected us?
Yes.
Under the
Yep.
Democrats or
'Cause we had a
Obama,
strong
they didn't
leader.
respect us.
We had a
We
strong leader.
bullied them. We coerced them. We treat the world like crap. Do what we say, or we'll bomb you, or we'll sanction you, or we'll cut you off of oil,
Yeah,
or we'll stop giving you money.
right.
Trump didn't start wars.
No.
At one
Trump
point,
didn't-
people will stop like being pushed around. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to respect
Will
that
they
for
though?
too long when you continue to do
well,
that.
Will they
Well,
though?
what I mean by Devin, if you got Obama, Bush, Kennedy pushing all these countries around, I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. They're not the only ones. Then you got Biden in here. You know what I mean? We'll sanction you. We'll just sanction you. We'll cut you off.
Right. Well,
There's only
that kind of
three
goes back
countries.
to what I said is, even though we're the only hyperpower, whatever, in the world, that doesn't mean we should bully people. It's a mutual respect, and we need to remember that too. But
I know.
they also have to remember to respect us.
I know what
You
I
can
just
get
said, but at the
respect
same time,
by
I have
earning
mixed feelings
respect.
about that.
Right. They have to earn it, and we have to earn it
No,
as
we
well.
have to earn it.
Right.
I'm pretty
You're
sure
right. You're right.
that we have pretty much used the entire world as our Ponzi scheme.
We have, and it's not
But
right.
that
And that's-
wasn't us
it's our
as the American
leaders'
people, and that's that's what I was about to say.
Right,
is
but
they need to stop pointing at just Americans and be like, we're all Americans, all Americans. It's like, no, it's our government. Most of us are cool. Like we don't care what y'all are doing over there.
Not
We
just
don't
the
care.
government. You have to
I
think
want
about it as
everybody to
well.
thrive.
It's the
And
world. It's the world economics. It's all these people that have businesses all across the world that do this very thing through America. I mean,
Oh, you're
basically,
right.
we're just a giant governmental block. That's all
Corporation.
we are. We just control the world.
are you
through
saying
policy.
corporatocracy?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
I mean, we're a corporatocracy that's hidden under the umbrella of NATO.
No, I don't even think it's that. I mean, like all of American companies, they want the access to the 1.375 billion people in China.
Right.
So they play fair game. But look at Burisma, Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. And the stories go on and on about them just calling companies, even trying to extort them
Right.
Yeah.
for millions of dollars
Right.
for
Right.
pay to play. We're not
Right.
people's friends. We're not
Right.
we're not
Been
going
that
out
way.
there trying to help people.
But again, it's mostly our politicians, and I think
You're right.
with that though, we're almost out of time. Devin, why don't you close us out, bro?
Oh, well, everybody, thanks very much for joining us. Please, again, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell so that you know to get any notifications for when we're coming on.
Yeah, please
Anyway.
help us. Subscribe is free. Scream it from the rooftops. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, half hour. Come back and see us tomorrow.
Have a good Monday,
All right.
everybody.
Have a good one,
Good
y'all.
night.
Enjoy your week.
God bless.
Ring a ding ding ding.